everybody, and welcome back to some more FoolCraft 3 with Janky Nick. Hello!
Hello!
Oh, hi Nick, how's it going? Welcome
hey man,
back
what's up?
to some more FoolCraft 3. Welcome back to the freaking train station, Nick. Look at this.
Welcome back
look
to
look at these marble pillars.
King's Cross, Charing Cross.
How many crosses do you think there are in train stations? Like, how many train stations have the word cross in their
Who knows,
in the name?
man?
I guess it makes sense, right? Because like trains, I guess, cross over the tracks, and they like, I don't know, or is it 'cause
Cross
it's
the
like
tunnels,
a
cross
crossing,
the tracks, cross the
Yeah.
rivers.
zebra crossings, maybe? I don't know. But we're back, Nick, in our big old dome with the lovely water featured in the corner. I feel like we need more water, Nick. Like we don't have much water about, and I like the water. You know, do you like the water? You a water boy?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I came up with the idea of having water in the area, Isaac. So
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
We need more though, Nick. We need more water.
You want more?
I always want more, Nick. You know what they say. You can always have more. That's the capitalism slogan. You can always have more.
That's what they
human
said
instinct.
to me when I was diagnosed with diabetes, man.
You can always
you
have
can
more.
always have more diabetes. Yeah. I don't actually have diabetes, by the way.
They handed you just
a
full fat Coke.
Yeah.
There you go. Nick, hashtag Nick is fine. Hashtag Nick doesn't have diabetes. Hashtag Nick might not be fine, but he doesn't have diabetes.
I mean, I might not be.
And that's okay.
I mean, in the last 3 days, Isaac.
When was the last time you were checked for diabetes, Nick?
I don't know. But I'll tell you what I have had in the last 3 days. So 2 days ago, I had Burger King for lunch and McDonald's for dinner. And then yesterday...
Kicking things off to a good start, yep.
Yeah. And yesterday I had something bad for lunch, and then Starbucks with too much sugar in between, and then McDonald's again for dinner.
Right.
And then today I had KFC for lunch. So
you're kicking it off. You know,
I've kicked it off well.
You are really trying and pushing to get just as unhealthy as possible.
On the
really
flip side,
for it.
I did start to try and do cardio again. Because my foot's been broken.
Hold on. I did start to try. Like, not like you actually did it.
Yeah.
I didn't start cardio again. I didn't try cardio. I started to try.
Implying
that you didn't get
I got my gym shirt out, I got my shorts out. And I thought, you know what, I'll ease it in. And I went on like a 40-minute walk. Fast walk.
I thought you were going to say, I'll ease it in. I've got the equipment out. I'm just going to put it back. You know, that was a nice little ease in there.
That was a nice practice session.
Now
and
I
then
know
I
what it's like
fell
to
ill.
get the clothing out.
That's a shame. So I'm sick now. The sickness might have something to do with the garbage I've been eating.
I'm going to say it might have something to do with the low immune system due to eating just excessive amounts of crap. But who knows?
I think I was getting ill before all of that. So all I've done is just, accelerate the problem.
Who knows?
It's fine though. It's all right. Today I had some salmon and cream cheese bagels for lunch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I mean that's all right, isn't it for you?
I mean that's fine, Nick. You know, it's not. There's no green vegetables in there, Nick. So it's gonna be like it gets a 6 out of 10 from me.
Yesterday dinner was all right.
Okay, well as long as you're eating greens occasionally. So Nick, you may remember in the last session, Nick, I spent a very long amount of time hyping up our new ore processing system that we were going to sell. I had you make...
And I think it was something along the lines of, Nick, this will blow your mind so much you won't even know what to think anymore. Or something like that.
And I did eventually give you the creative flight, right? We have creative mode flight now, Nick. We've got this tier 6. It's tier 3, sorry.
What I have
noticed
is that I think the glitch that gave us this everywhere is gone.
I don't think so. Like
I was in the town hall earlier and I couldn't fly.
I think the reason that happens is because we don't have our creative flight module chunk loaded.
Oh, okay.
So as soon as if somebody stays here and you go to the town hall, I think it will work. But if we both leave, which I think was the case before, then it disappears, right? Like that's how we lose it. But anyway, I was going to have, Nick, I was thinking and planning and scheming in my mind. I had this idea, Nick, for a beautiful, magnificent, masterfully just decadent ore processing system, Nick, and I was let down at the last minute, Nick.
You were let down. It's like
I've not often said this, Nick, but FoolCraft let me down. You know, I'm sorry.
Wow.
I didn't want to have to call,
drop
names. I didn't want to say it, Nick, but they let me down, you know? I had this beautiful system, Nick, where I was going to use golems to manually move ores from the storage drawers to the pulverizers. But for those of you who follow me on Twitch, we did a live stream the other day. I spent like 3 hours trying my darndest, Nick, to get these freaking golems to work. And they just would not have it. They were just not working. They let you down, man. They let you down. They let me down, you know? You try and you put, you know, you do them test exercises, you know, those like corporations do them where the trust exercises, right? Where you fall backwards and somebody has to grab you.
Trust fall. Yeah,
I did that with a golem, Nick, and I freaking the golem didn't just move out of the way. It just wandered off, and I just cracked my skull up. And
you deserved it for trusting your FoolCraft.
I know. I've been. I get what I deserve, Nick. Freaking, gosh dang it. And so instead, Nick, we're not going to use golems, and instead we're going to use translocators because translocators are not magic. They are reliable. They are. I mean, they're a little magic, Nick. They've got like a sprinkling of magic in there, right? It's like Disneyland, you know? It's not actually magic, but when you go, it's got that feel.
It's the perception of magic.
That taste in the air of magic. Yeah, exactly. It's got like a little,
I like the saying as well. It's not reliable. It's not magic. It's reliable, which I feel
it's not
goes
magic.
Quite well.
It's reliable. Exactly. You know, I mean, that's how that works. So the bad news is, Nick, that you're going to have to move all of those storage drawers and pulverizers again into a new area.
Okay.
But that shouldn't be too bad, right? I think the big question is, Nick, are we going to keep this drawer design, or do you want to come up with a new drawer design? Because we've got this, between episodes, we've been working on kind of building out this outside area. You know, it's got a roof now. It's got like this kind of arch along the top that goes all the way around. And we're going to put the pulverizers either side of this arch here in the middle. And do you want to just take these up and move them? Or do you want to get a whole new set of drawers and make them like a marble brick kind of drawer, like you've done at the town hall, maybe sprinkling some gold?
Yeah.
Maybe dropping some purple.
Yeah. Do you think it's even worth ravaging the ones from the town hall? Or do you want to make some new ones?
I think we should make new ones, because the ones at the town hall are the smaller ones, aren't they? You made the smaller 2x2 ones. I think here we could do it the bigger ones. Let's do that, Nick. Let's do that.
Yeah, all right? I mean, I feel like if we're going to, rip it down, we might as well rip the whole thing down.
Yeah, right? Okay, so I'm going to put this down just like here for now. This is the table for making the storage drawers. Do you want, Nick, do you want to figure out, I'm going to get you some drawer frames here, right? What are they called again? I've completely forgotten. They're called frame drawers. Look at that. I'm going to get you some frame drawers, Nick. And do you want to do some like light experimentation and try and figure out what kind of like color combination you want to work with? Yeah, what do we want? So there you go. That's in there. You figure out what you're going to do, Nick. Whilst you do that, I'm going to work on moving kind of some of this stuff from where you've put it to where it's going to be. Maybe even, Nick, do a little bit of light automation with applied energistics. You'll see over here I've set up these molecular assemblers, and so we're pretty close, Nick, to being able to auto-craft some stuff.
I've got it.
We should hopefully have that done in today's session. But yeah, you've got it already. You've decided on the design language. Oh yeah, look at that.
We're going with this.
No color whatsoever. We're just going completely marble.
You want color?
I mean, I feel like a splash of maybe like a brick edge, or like maybe a splash of purple, like this Tyrian block, maybe. I don't know, just like a splash of color might work. You know, maybe.
Brick?
Just
brick?
maybe just just a little bit of color. You know,
I'll
just
give
maybe
you
not.
Tyrian, yeah.
Just not.
I'll give you some Tyrian.
Just maybe not. Wow, just savage. I'm just thinking maybe we don't have it all be the same, right? That's all I'm thinking. Right. Okay,
all right, Isaac. I'll give you some Tyrian.
We've got enough marble. You know, I feel like a different color scheme could work as well. You know, just every
brick.
Oh, this way it comes back with just this horrific garbage looking trash that's like all. Jesus Christ. One second. I have to open the table to. Oh god.
Oh jeez.
Whoops.
Christ.
What the heck?
I didn't realize you hated that much.
I didn't even see it. Okay, you go. I'll put these back in. I gotta look in it to see it. Yeah, that's hideous, Nick. That's actually horrible. That's horrifying. I hate it. You took the worst of all worlds.
I give you some Tyrian.
The thing is, I want to use more of that Tyrian, Nick. It's I like the purple, you know. Purple's quite like a regal colour, right? Like it's a royal colour.
It looks quite good as the edges, actually, Isaac.
Okay, I dig it. You know,
not the brick. Yeah.
You could also, you could throw instead of purple, you could throw some gold in there. You know, because we've got a bit of gold in the middle as well. And now I'm striking.
That's better.
Because we've got gold here, right? And we haven't used it again since. And that golden marble look kind of works quite well. You know, gold is also a regal color.
Just actual gold. Because I'm not about just actual gold.
I was thinking like golden marble because I think having solid gold storage drawers might be a little like abrasive. It might be a little on the just a little bit too much flexing. You know, we can't be flexing on our audience.
I'm going to see what it looks like.
Know?
Let's see what this. Let's have a look.
I assume it's going to look pretty
gold.
Good. Do you have anything made of solid gold, Nick? Do you have like a 24-carat necklace that you wear all the time that just says Nick in bold?
With a big dollar sign? Or like a big like Brexit sign or something like that?
Oh, you got to get that gold Brexit, Nick. Yeah. Oh,
I'll tell you what, Isaac.
Oh, yeah.
Solid gold, man.
You think? You like it? I'm going to come take a peek. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's like that's not solid gold, is it? That's got like marble around it, which makes it a little less...
Oh, you're thinking like solid gold out, all the things.
Yeah, I pictured you having it all gold. Just
No.
Hold on.
I'm not a barbarian, Isaac.
I mean... Nick, I will not put it past you. I pictured myself coming back to this, right? I pictured that you were going to go ahead and do this. If you open it up, Nick, open that table up, and then back out again.
That looks quite good, actually. I don't even lie to you.
This is what I pictured you working with. But here you go. I've completely forgotten what your design plan was there, so I'm just going to give you that back. But that's what I thought you were going to come back with, Nick. And so I'm very glad that you didn't. So what are you thinking? I kind of think that stone brick around the outside might look nice. I don't know. This looks not bad as well. But let's see here.
What do you think of like that?
I quite like that, actually. Yeah, it's like it's plain in the front. It's got a nice pattern around the outside. It's got that light brick texture look to it. I like it. I like it. I dig it.
Yeah, right. We're going with this. It's set in stone.
Set in stone. Set in marble. I like it. Okay,
so
whilst you do that,
Nick,
I will get you...
plain caps, plain pillars, and bricks. Okay. I'll get the bricks.
I will get you more... oh, no, I don't want to use grit with planks here. I will get you more frame drawers so we can make more of those.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Sure.
Not a problem,
we only need
like,
what, 40 of them or 33 or whatever the hell the magic number is.
Quite a few, though. Yeah,
plain
we don't need that many.
Capped ornamental pillar. Okay. Plain capped marble pillar.
What do you reckon it is about, like, certain colors that makes them royal? Is it just, I don't know, do they just look a certain way? Like certain colors like purple and gold, they have like a regal like tone to them, don't they? Because they've always been used and always been worn by like royalty, and we build palaces out of like gold and stuff. Do you reckon that if gold, so gold I think is used a lot because it's rare?
Yes.
Right? Maybe?
Yes.
Do you think if gold was a different color, we'd still use it as much? Like if it didn't have this lovely lush like yellow color, do you think we'd still use gold? Like if gold was like a dark green, do you think we'd have built like big old buildings and structures out of this horrible green? What if it was
maybe because of that, green would actually look good to us, Isaac, and we'd be having the conversation now, saying, what if it was this like
horrible yellow
color?
Yeah, like the sun. Ugh. Who wants it to look like the sun? You know what I mean? I want mine to be grass green. Beautiful grass green. That's the thing. I don't know, Nick. I don't know. That's a good point, Nick. That's a good point. What if it was like brown, like a really dirty brown? Do you think that we'd still be using it then?
Yeah.
If it looked like you just wiped like poop all over the walls, do you think people would still be be using the gold?
Yeah, and you'd embrace it. I embrace it.
All right, I've given you the. You've got 43 frame drawers there, Nick, if you want to grab them.
Thanks, man.
Most annoying bit is going to be transferring the ores from their existing chests to the new chests.
Right.
That's going to be like the biggest issue, but we'll figure it out, Nick. We'll figure it out. Whilst you do that, I'm going to, between episodes, Nick, I made a couple of items. I made a crafting pattern terminal. The one that we use to make patterns. So now we can auto-craft. Where is it? Oh, it's here in my inventory. There it is, pattern terminal. Where do you think I should put this, actually, is a good question. Because we don't have a centralized location for terminals anymore, do we?
We don't.
Like because of the fact that we're not using
as a result, I was thinking, just put them in the mid...
Maybe like over here? I'm thinking like... Because this is where
Isaac, put them wherever you want.
Oh,
All right.
thanks, Nick.
I don't.
You know,
I've got a wireless. I'm not going to use that crap. I've got a wireless one for my own purposes. You can put. Put it next to your bed if you want, Isaac, so you can sleep next to it. I don't care.
You're not going to help with any of the auto crafting, Nick. You're going to be a big old turkey like that. That's what you. Wow.
Well,
wow,
I
Nick,
mean, I'll come over there.
I thought we were friends, Nick. I thought we were friends. Gosh dang it! Wow. Okay, I'm moving yellow line over to this side.
What are you breaking? What are you breaking?
I'm breaking glass, Nick. I'm breaking glass. So I've got to run channels over to our new auto crafting system, Nick. And you know what they say, Nick? You can't make an omelette without breaking a few heads. All right, so that's
exactly. Right. So where exactly are these storage drawers going? Are they going like here?
That's a good question. So I think they need to be higher up, Nick. I was thinking. First of all, I was thinking like. Hold on, let me get my axe out. I was thinking this way. Right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
But I think higher up, because I'm thinking that we're going to have to do something like, obviously, like maybe that into pulverizer, and then some of them go into redstone furnace. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, like a stepped.
Yeah,
system.
And then we can have, here are the translocators, which there is a fax patch for, but we just don't have it. And then we can have translocators that move them down and through, and then, potentially down.
Yeah, I also like the use of gold blocks here, Isaac. Is that actually something you were feeling you like incorporating into the entire design?
I wasn't. I just happened to have a gold block on me, but we could put something there to make it so it's not just floating.
So this not gold blocks, okay.
Well, I was thinking probably not gold blocks. I'm also thinking that maybe we could have the first set of translocators underneath as well, because I would like to be able to see what's in the drawers. You know what I mean? So maybe have the first set like this underneath, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
so that means these would need to be one higher, these drawers.
No, the drawer works there.
Do you know
what I mean? Like if we have the drawer facing forward still here, I don't be able to see what's in the drawer.
This works.
Like
no, I agree. Yeah.
So yeah, this you know what, you can play with it, Nick. You can play with it. Yeah, it's
Jesus
you have to put
Christ.
You are going to have to put something underneath there, Nick, for that to work as you want it to work. But you're a smart cookie, Nick. You'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
Where do you reckon the term smart cookie comes from? Like, because cookies, they're not inherently smart, are they? If anything, they're like
that's pretty dumb.
Like maybe pretty fucking dumb, right? Actually, cookies.
Yeah,
they're not.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
They're not that smart, really. So I'm not quite sure where that term came from.
No, I mean, whoever coined that term clearly isn't a smart cookie.
They're not. No, I mean, maybe they are a cookie though.
Yeah.
But maybe it's
just trying to big themselves up, bastards.
Do cookies kind of look like brains? Is that the philosophy there? I mean, I don't know. They've got that like the spots all over them.
That's the same kind of logic as people say the Earth is flat.
I mean, everyone knows it is.
Clearly not. The brain is not flat.
Obviously, the brain's not flat, but like if you looked at like a top-down look at someone's brain, right, and then a top-down view of like a cookie, could you tell the difference? Would you know which
brains don't have chocolate chips in them, Isaac.
What if it was like a black and white? What if you took a CT scan of a cookie and then a CT scan of a brain? Do you think or like an MRI? Do you think you'd be able to tell the difference 100% of the time?
I mean, I don't know, Isaac. I'm not a medical practitioner.
Wait, what?
But I'm fairly certain that if I was, I would.
You've been able to tell the difference?
Am I just
I don't know. It might just be you. You might be being incredibly ignorant right now, Nick. Who knows?
Maybe. Maybe all the smart cookies watching are just really offended and they're just disliking the crap out of this.
Let us know. Do you work in the medical profession? Email us at contact@jankynick.org and let us know. What is it like? And could you tell the difference between a cookie and an actual human brain?
Could you?
Because we don't think you could. There you go.
Yeah, we disagree.
Whatever you say, we disagree with that. And so you better be ready to argue your case and fight us in court, probably. Yeah, because that's as far as we're going to take it.
Is this what you wanted, Isaac? Like this?
I quite like this. Now, obviously, how many drawers you got here? You got what? 5, 10, 15, 20? You might want to take off like this end section maybe and just do 15 on this side and 15 on the other, because I don't think we've got more than 30 ores.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Yeah, sure.
I think that could work. But yeah, I'm just trying to justify the reasoning as to why the term smart cookie came about. Like I can't fathom why
I'm
that
sure
would
we
be.
can, ask the internet. They can give us something.
Maybe. Let us know, internet. Why does the term smart cookie exist? tell us in the comment section down below. And Nick will give you a hug if you get the correct answer.
Well, I'll give you one whole hug.
One whole hug. Only redeemable if you meet Nick in person. And you also have to pay a small hugging fee upon receiving a hug.
Just £600.
Yeah, Nick has Nick's, a very famous member of society, and this has a very high hugging fee. But it's small in the grand scheme of things, right? The value that you're getting is still up there, right? Because Nick's hugs are phenomenal. I can tell you, as somebody who did pay the £600 fee initially a few months back.
It's not buyer's remorse or anything.
No.
It's
I'm not
justifying purchase.
It was so good, Nick. It was so worth it. It was definitely worth it. I would recommend it to anybody. Definitely pay Nick £600.
Yeah, no, I'd like to think I'll give a good hug.
I mean, it's firm but not hard. It's loving but not affectionate. It's perfect, Nick. It's a nice, perfect balance.
It definitely wasn't affectionate for you, Isaac. But
I mean, mine was pretty cold.
It was affectionate for the money.
He did stay at arm's length at all times, which was a little.
It was actually like a hand hug. I only hugged him with my hands.
Yeah, he didn't get very close to me.
There was no
we stayed a few feet apart.
Contact, chest contact, face contact, just hands.
You gotta pay extra for all those. It's like when you go.
It's like Fiverr.
It's I was gonna say it's like Ryanair.
Extras.
You gotta. Yeah, the basic hug is $600, but if you want to get any chest contacts, it's extra.
Extra.
If you want to get arm contact, that's extra.
$650.
If you want any kind of
face contact, an extra 300,000.
If you want anything but dead eyes, that's also like an extra. A couple of grand. If you want him to look like he cares, that's just it's all extras. That's where they make the money.
It's like Fiverr. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, they make the money in extras. It's crazy. It's a scam, Nick, is what it is. I'm calling you out right now, Nick. You're a scam artist with these hugs.
Oh my god!
I'm not gonna pay for them again.
Buyer's remorse.
Gosh,
that's all it is. Just buyer's remorse.
Gosh, I should have paid for the extras. What am I playing at? Maybe it would have been worth it.
I'm assuming you want, since I'm transferring these things individually, you want them in some kind of order, maybe?
So, obviously, you could start with just moving the ores, the
metal ores that can be everything.
Yeah. So, iron, you can move all,
Can I set up a pipe with a servo that just transfers?
If you make another draw controller, Nick, and you put it down next to your connector, it should work. Make another draw controller.
Oh, okay. No, I know what you mean, Isaac. I know what you mean. Okay. And then all right. I think I know what you mean, but I'm also slightly scared.
Okay. I mean, you know what they say, Nick? If you're not a little scared, you're not living.
Exactly.
Right? It's not happening. Life's not. It's like when you go and take an exam, Nick. Anyway. They're always like, you got to be a little nervous. If you're not a little nervous, then it's not going well. If you're trying to,
really,
if you're not nervous, Nick, you're gonna fail. It's guaranteed. And it's the same with building draw controllers, Nick. The famous saying goes that if you're not a little worried, a little scared when building your first draw controller, then it's not gonna work.
So I'm assuming the way this works is I attach the draw controller to this, let's say, set of 5. Then I put in one of what I want in these 5, and then I just pipe it.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
And also, Nick, if I do this real quick and we just connect up these with trim,
they will connect for all of them.
Yeah, and then you can delete these after the fact, right?
Right. Okay. This is good.
Although we are going to need... Yeah, okay, I'll figure that out in the future. Yeah, you do that, Nick. You do that. You got that. You got it, bud. You got it.
Legs.
I'm looking over here.
What is this? Aluminium. I'm sure that can...
Do you like cookies, Nick? Are you a cookie? If someone offered you a cookie...
If they're really soft, I love them.
Fresh out the oven, Nick.
Crispy and hard, not a fan.
What if they're crispy on the outside, but soft and gooey on the inside?
Then what I'll do is... I find the Domino's ones are a bit like that. Right?
They are, yeah, for sure.
So what I do is I eat all the outside bit, right?
Right.
So I eat the soft bit in one go, and all it's gooey good. It's like best for last, right?
Right, I see.
See what I mean?
Eat the gooiness in the middle. Okay. What kind of cookie are you into? Like, if you had to pick a flavor of cookie, do you like white chocolate chips? Are you a salted caramel boy?
I'm a white chocolate chips or double chocolate. So like, or single chocolate with white chocolate chips. Just give me chocolate.
Just any cookie, actually. Just give me a cookie, I'll take it.
Just give me a cookie. Just give me a goddamn cookie, you.
Yeah, cookies are great, right? I think white chocolate is underrated, Nick. White chocolate is
I've always,
delicious.
Since I was a little kid, I've always been a fan of white chocolate.
It's so good. It's so tasty.
Yeah.
I love
very
it.
Sweet.
It's very sweet. But it's also, it's got a lot of sugar
It's
in it.
not even technically chocolate, is it? It's some other crap.
I don't know what I'm not a scientist, Nick. I don't know the technical definition of what chocolate is and what chocolate isn't. It might not contain any cocoa beans of any kind. I don't know. That might be its differentiating factor, but I'm not sure, Nick. Do you like dark chocolate at all?
No. I know a lot of people that do, and I'm like, what? But
if someone came up to you with like a strong 95% cocoa bar of dark chocolate, you wouldn't be like, heck yeah, and gobble that stuff down?
No, 90% is a bit sickly.
It's very high.
That's really high.
It is kind of excessively high. Okay. So I'm guessing you're like a milk chocolate boy then.
Yeah, very much so. I used to be a white chocolate boy when I was growing up as a little kid, but now I'm more of a milk chocolate boy. My favourite chocolate is Lindt extra creamy.
Oh,
it's my favourite chocolate. I also really like Thornton's biscuits.
Really? I'm not a Thornton's fan. All things considered.
A lot of people are like, what are you on about when I say Thornton's? But I dig it, you know?
You know, I'm a simple boy, Nick. I'm a Cadbury's boy through and through.
Yeah.
You know,
I see it.
It's simple and it's common, but it's so good, Nick. It's so tasty. It's so creamy. It's delicious, Nick. It's good. I'm a fan. 10 out of 10 Cadbury's. If you're looking for sponsor opportunities, hit us up.